Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. I have some good news, and I have some bad news, and I have some worse news, and I have some good news. So, let's just jump right into it. You may notice I'm not in the same place that we ended the last episode. I actually think, let's see, we ended the last episode right here. At these silos, if I'm not mistaken. And we basically saw a bunch of nothing. I hopped in the Humvee and thought, maybe we can make it over to this town over here. So I went in and basically looked around to see if there was a way. There's a river and basically surrounded by forest, so that was a big dead end. So I turned around, came down here, and then basically headed in this general direction. And saw a couple of dairy farms here and thought, basically you're getting cows there. And I thought, if we had a way to can things, we would be in really good shape. And to do that, I need basically a book that's called The Art of Glass Blowing that will help you make some glass jars so you can some of this meat and make it last a little bit longer. And that's when I noticed this farm right here with some silos, so I decided to just climb up here and get a view around, and that's when I saw this school right here. And I figured, we already cleared a school. I'll just go clear that out real quick, just on the off chance that book may be there. And we'll just run through it real quick. So that's what I did. I did all of that off camera. The good news, I guess, is that I did find the book, as well as some others that we haven't read. I think most of these are going to be, sometimes you can find a mutagen recipe in one of these. We are not really doing mutagens, but I didn't have it, so I grabbed it. The Art of Glass Blowing is what we wanted, though. This will allow us to take glass shards and turn those into jars. This is a next level computer book. It can get us up to, I think it's either 8 or 10. I don't remember. And I'm not sure what that is. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. We're at the school right now, and the bad news is I had a little mishap with the Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead updater. There's a couple of buttons you can push. There's one button that I like to push a lot that's called Launch Game, that basically launches the game. And there's a button right next to it that says Restore Previous Version. And I may have accidentally clicked that button because I wasn't paying attention. And it looked like it was locked up, so I shut it down, and it just caused a big mess. Luckily, I had a backup of the save. Unfortunately, there was no way to go back. Whenever I do a Cataclysm playthrough, well, okay, this isn't true at all. This is just what I said for this. Because the experimental versions can vary so much. I try to keep it on the same version. So whatever we started with, it was like 9,000 something. There's been probably a couple thousand builds since I've started this series, but I always stayed on that build. There's been a lot of changes and a lot of updates, and I just did not update. So long story short, I couldn't. It only goes back so far. You can't get those older versions of the experimental anymore. At least no way that I've been able to find. So even though I backed up my save game, I didn't back up my full version, and we are now on the latest experimental, 10,000 something. I don't even remember. Yeah. So that's the bad news. We did kind of jump a little bit ahead. Now the worst news is if we look over here. It says winter, day 70. And that means not necessarily 70 days into the Cataclysm. That's the 70th day of this season. So we basically just skipped the rest of summer. I think we were on like, summer day 20 something, maybe 30. We skipped the rest of summer. We skipped autumn. We went into winter and went to winter day 70. So we did kind of a big jump, and that concerns me because I've been kind of following on Discord and Reddit. There's some time jumps that can occur whenever you update, And just looking around this area, yeah, there's snow on the ground. We see a lot of normal zombies, and that's fine. But I'm worried that we have time traveled in the future where the zombie evolution is going to be out of control. So hopefully not. We'll see. But we got the book. We got the glass blowing book. We can prepare for the winter that all of a sudden is like almost over. Fantastic. So all the zombies around the school, at least, seem to be occupied by this nurse bot. She's gonna play distraction for us while we get out of here. I'm worried that this area is basically going to be the safest place on the entire map, though. Also, one thing that happened during the update, or possibly even when I did the revert, all my font settings got messed up, and I tried to restore them as best I could. This still isn't right, but I kind of like it a little bit better. I think it's a little bit more readable. The interface should be back. Actually, it's not. It needs to be adjusted just a bit. But that's not important right now. What is important is we need to get out of here. I did notice that in getting up on the roof of this school, it uncovered this area up here, which is a research facility. So I thought we'd go and check it out and see what's going on up there. There's nothing really in town that I think we need to look at. There's a couple of office towers we can use to get a view. There's a fire station. We're kind of past that. Church, garage. There may be something over here. We could get on top of this office tower and have a look around. That would give us a pretty good view of at least the rest of Milan. Where I live, there's a whole bunch of towns that look like they're spelled one way, and you would pronounce them. Some of them are even like the names of cities around the world, but they're not pronounced that way. And it's a way to tell who's local and who's not on how they pronounce that city. Actually, I got a lot of interesting city names where I live. We can pretty much tell who's from there, especially when we get a new weatherman. That's always a fun sight. All right. I'm looking at our enemy list over here, and yeah, we're in bad shape. I mean, we were starting to see some evolved zombies. But it seems like we saw some smoke zombies or something like that. But yeah, no, these are all evolved zombies. Apparently, zombie children mutate into snot gobblers. That's funny. Yeah, so I don't know how far the evolution has gone though. Beagle mini tank. How did I miss that? Where's he at? Ah, there he is. Oh. Saluted Devour. Oh, look at this right here. Yeah, this is bad news. Skeletal juggernauts. We're in bad shape. The problem with this is we are not nearly geared at all. If we were to play through the whole time, we might be in a situation where we would be geared enough to handle some of these. And we may be able to handle some of them. I'll be snapper. It'll look like an alligator head thing. But yeah, where we had outclassed all of the zombies, I think they've pretty much outclassed us now. This research facility is going to be a nightmare. Oh no. Other good news, I do really like the rollers. I am a fan. I've never used them before. I have done vehicles with spikes. I've never done them with the rollers, and boy, they just seem quite effective. I haven't checked the damage of them. All in pretty good shape. Okay, we got a couple little dents on the armor plating on the right side. Probably most likely from me accidentally hitting something like a car, something that doesn't move, which I've been known to do. Zombie brutes, shriekers, grapplers. Oh, does this the end of the line? This is the end of the line. We should have made that last left. Got time. I do not want. I want to try to minimize the time we spend at an angle though, because that will let bad guys in, and we don't want to pick up one of these hitchhikers. That's for sure. Says Kitch as he drives at an angle, almost exclusively. All right, we want this north. What is going on there? That car must be on. Let's see. We've got a zombie necromancer. Fantastic. Just a tough zombie. Okay. Then the boomers and the bloated zombies, screechers, grabbers, and another skeletal juggernaut. Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this happen before from people. Sometimes it seems like you can update just fine. Sometimes you get. I don't know if there was a specific build or something like that where some time change happened, the way that time is tracked or something that caused it to do that. Was that something? What am I looking at there? Is that just like a tennis court? It says it's a house. Looks like a tennis court to me. That's what I would call that. Oh, maybe it's... I'm not sure if I agree with what this map is telling me. We should be driving on top of a house right now. Yeah, things are not normal. Things are definitely not normal. Okay, we should have a garden to our right, and we do. We should have a doctor's office to the left. And to the south, there should be an empty space, and then 2 houses. I don't know where the houses went. Maybe somebody demolished. Maybe one of the juggernauts demolished them. What? Something happened. What happened? Oh, we got it. We got a hitchhiker. This is why I didn't want to. This is why I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to drive at an angle. All right, let's see if we can take this guy. Oh, it was just a feral hunter. No problem at all. What was I worried about? That's a shocker brute. Which is like a shocker zombie, only much, much worse. Still no match for the rollers on the Humvee. We may be okay. We're not going to be okay. Not at all. All right, we have another EVAC shelter up here, and that will lead into the research facility. If there's any hope at all of us getting in there, I am not optimistic about it. Okay. It was like stuck where it was moving. Oh, All right. Let's take a look at what we're seeing here. I'm not super excited, I'll be honest. So yeah, we got our huge boomer here, a slavering biter, Kevlar Hulk. These guys are tough. I don't know that we can do any damage to them at all. I don't think we have the proper equipment. We basically need some guns that have some really high armor piercing. Another Kevlar Hulk and another Kevlar Hulk. That's 4 Kevlar Hulks all day. Then we have this guy over here. He's taking on a Juggernaut. He's actually he's an enemy, but he's a friend. All right, he's down there. Blowing that guy up. Yeah, there's nothing good coming from this. Is that another one? Is that 5 Kevlar Hulks? All right, let's all right, we actually got one. They aren't so tough. We've got Road Roller. Boy, the guy on the back end, it seemed like we drug him forever. Oh no. Okay, no, there it goes. I thought we weren't moving there for a second. That would have been really bad. Uh-oh. Okay, now that little tank's coming our way. He might actually finish off the Kevlar Hulks for us. Oh no, they're gonna finish us off. I like him down there, shooting at things. I like that. I want him to do it. But I think I just don't feel like I have control of the situation with him down there doing that. I might wait for him to shoot and hope that he targets one of the Kevlar Hulks. And then maybe see... Oh no, are we stuck? What are we stuck on? Oh no, this could be bad. Oh, there we go. Oh, they got me. Oh gosh. Oh man, why am I glowing? Why am I glowing? There was a boomer. Okay, that's okay. Oh, there's a big rock that I just ran into. This is fine. We're okay. I've got this completely under control. I don't even know what you're scared about. All right. We took out that first one just so easily. None of these others seem to be wanting to play along. Oh, there was that boulder. It's not a problem anymore. I don't even know what I'm doing. My thought is that this game is over for me. We're just seriously undergeared. We're not prepared to handle any of this. Even if we were to take out these 3 Hulks in an effective manner, which I'm not understanding why. Okay, there's another one down. Let's just try to maintain our speed and see if that makes a big difference. And if we don't get shot by the turret, that would be a bonus. All right, we got another one. All right, is that all of them? That's those 3. All right, what was going on down here with Mr. Tank? Is he gone? No, he's down south. All right, and the Kevlar Hulk is chasing him. I'll allow it. All right, now the big question becomes, was that the Kevlar Hulks that are in this research facility? Or are we going to see more? I'm assuming we're going to see more. I'm not sure if we can... If we can outpace them. We're still a pretty quick character. We have speed on our side, even though we have absolutely nothing, I don't believe, that can possibly take these guys out. We'll just ram through this gate. Got nothing better to do. All right, what else do we have in here? We have a Kevlar zombie, not a Hulk, just a regular zombie. We got some mold. All right, I think I see how we do this. Oh, there's another Hulk coming from over there. Oh, there's these piles of rubble in the way that are going to cause problems. I was hoping we could back up to that area there and have a straight shot in. We still might be able to do it. I missed. No, don't turn that way. All right, and stop there. Do we have anything? Like, this one does a lot of damage, but it doesn't... It has a little bit of armor pierce. This one would be excellent, but we don't have... Or it would be fairly good. The battle rifle would be good as well, but we don't really have any ammunition for it. We got 13 shots. And I thought we had ammo for those, but I guess the answer to that is that we do not. The M4, I don't think it has any armor pierce at all. It has 6. Might be better than nothing. This one's in pretty bad shape, too. Well, let's just go for it. It's really the only option we have. Do we have something we can eat? That'll work, just to get rid of that. All right, let's open up this back door here. I'm guessing they can probably make it through that without much incident. This was probably just a foolish move on my part. But maybe they won't be able to see me. There's some stairs. Let's go for the stairs. And that's just a normal tough zombie. That's an elevator. Is this a usable elevator? It's not. Oh no. There's the bad news right there. There's a glass flask. I'm going to go ahead and take it anyway, just because I've been looking for them for about the whole game. And if nothing else, we'll get a little bit of a look here at what this kind of facility has to offer. I've never been in one before. I've driven by them, and they all looked very intimidating, even without all the high evolution. Rotary evaporator, that gives us the concentration quality we need. I think I already have one of those, though. A professional plunger. Definitely need one of those. I don't think I've seen one of those before. It must be a new item because it doesn't have a graphic for it yet. I did not update the graphics pack. I want to do that. Why is this frozen? It's because we're in late winter. Yeah, we jumped ahead in the future. I had forgotten. Let's see. Can we just walk out here on this ledge? Oh, is that reinforced glass? Yeah, I don't think we can get in there. Not without some kind of explosive device. But we could sneak in here. Or actually, we could just kind of peek on what's going on. There's our friend, the skeletal juggernaut. Hey guys. All right. Well, we're kind of trapped. Okay, you'll come out here. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Where did you go? Oh, he must have fallen off. That's super excellent and something to keep in mind. What are you? Zombie brute? Let's come back. We're gonna wield the battle rifle. And we don't have, like, any skill at all. He's right there. Grazing hit. I don't even think I'm gonna try. I think, uh-oh. Kevlar Hulk. What do we do? I should have grabbed rollerblades. Oh, we're dead. Let's get on a different floor. Oh, there's one up here too. Let's deal with the ones down here, the ones that we can see. Oh no, he's coming for us. Oh, he knocked us off. Oh, there's nothing we can do. We're done. Well, I mean, it was a good run. Minnie Pearl, our punk rock girl, she had a good go at it. She unfortunately time traveled into the future, and that is really what did her in. I mean, we had a whole bunch of CBMs we never got to install, a whole bunch of books that we could have read to get a little bit more skill. We have no, like, shooting skill at all. It's not something I've even focused on. Even our archery that we somewhat focused on is still only on level 2. Yeah, we just missed out on a lot of time that we could have used in order to basically make the character a little bit better. Do I have anything going for us? No, not at all. Oh, we could have taken over that tank. Hindsight and all that. There's nothing in range? No. Let's just look along this wall here. There's no hope. There's an opening up there. We just have to get past that skeletal juggernaut, that Kevlar Hulk, and I don't think we're going to be able to do it. There could be an opening around that corner, but again, I just don't think it's in the cards for us. We do have a bit of a move speed bonus still, so, you know, maybe. Unfortunately, our move speed bonus isn't going to help us much when we're dealing with enemies that are faster than we are. And we're going to run out of stamina. There's a portal. Oh, yeah, we're done. Actually, that hit may have saved us a couple of turns. Yeah, no, it's over. Oh, well, that's the way this would go. Yeah, I feel really bad, but I mean, I guess the final bit of good news is this series, I was really surprised that I made it this long. 346 days. So let's see, we started at day 60, we made it to summer day 30 maybe. So what, that's maybe 60 days. So it teleported us like 280 days into the future. We did kill 910 zombies though. So at least we did something. Oh, yeah, like I said, this series, it really wasn't going anywhere. It had the potential to be one of those. I kind of think, as I've been watching more Cataclysm online, I agree with something that somebody said earlier, that you need a goal. You need a specific thing that you're aiming for. And I honestly didn't think I would survive nearly this long. In my previous games before that, I wasn't surviving that long. I would always do something silly, and it would kill me. I guess it was probably I was more careful and more thought out just because I was recording and people would be watching me. But, yeah, no, I think it was pretty much time for this series to go. Even though in some ways it felt like we were just getting started. There wasn't any clear direction to it. I mean, I had all these CBMs, I had all this mutagen, and I wasn't using it because I didn't want to. But yeah, no, we'll definitely revisit this game again. I'm going to be super careful about the update button and do a backup of my version that I'm running, just in case. I wasn't aware that you couldn't go back to a specific version. Now I know. I wasn't aware of what the revert button did on the launcher, and now I know. So you know, that's what playing roguelikes is all about. It's trial and error and learning, making a mistake, dying from it, and then remembering never to do that again. So yeah, in memory of Minnie Pearl, last words, just you and me, punk rock Girl. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. $910, 62,000 squares. Took 1,200 damage. Healed 729 damage. Got a goose? All right, so it must be counting the people we ran over as well. I'll take that. I'll take those 4 Kevlar Hulk kills. I did go out without a fight. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.